Good morning, student. My name is Miss Manisha Borkar, Department of Fishery Science, NES Science College, Nanded. Now, today's we are seeing that the theory paper second. The name of theory paper is the type study of wallgo attu. It is commonly called as a freshwater shark. Now, today's we are going to start the unit number 3rd. In previous lecture we are seen that the blood circulatory system and the structure and the working of the heart. Today's we are seeing here the venous system. In that venous system we are knows that what is the role of the veins in the heart. Okay, veins, they will be collecting the deoxygenated blood from the body organs and it again pours into the heart. Okay, these are the functions or the role of that the veins in the heart. Okay, in one by one we are seeing here the what is the venous system and which part will be connecting to the hearts. Okay, the veins collect blood from different parts of the body and bring it back to the heart from. Okay, as you know that the veins, they will be carrying the deoxygenated blood from the all body organs and they again pour it into the heart. These are consisting the anterior cardinal system, the returning blood from the head regions. Then second one is the posterior cardinal system, draining the kidneys and the dorsal body wall. Third one is the hepatic portal system, collecting blood from the alimentary canal and bringing it to the heart through the liver. Okay, then the subclavians blood, collecting blood from the pectoral fins, and the cutaneous system bringing blood from the integument. Okay, now these are the 5 structures or the 5 systems which including in the venous system of the blood circulatory system. Here we are seeing that one by one how the process follows, that the anterior cardinal system, then the posterior cardinal system. Okay, we are seeing here firstly the anterior cardinal system. Okay, the anterior cardinal system, they consist of a pair of external and internal jugular veins, then the opercular veins and auditory veins. Okay, these 3 veins are connecting to the anterior cardinal systems. Okay, here we are seeing that the diagram of that, the diagrammatic presentation of the venous system of that the wallgo attu. Okay, here this is the internal structure. Here in that venous system, in upper side various veins are present here. That firstly that will be the internal jugular vein as well as the external jugular veins. Okay, then in against here the various ductus curvi is present here in the broad as comparing to that the veins. This ductus curvi in pair form and they will be in a broad as comparing to that the jugular veins. Okay, here's anterior cardinal veins are present. Various veins are present in that the venous system. Okay, here's in that side there is a head kidney is present here. Then these blood which is carrying from all over the body organs to that the fish. Here's the air bladder is a very spacious cavity will be present in that. Here's this is a blood air bladder, and here's this will be the, as you know that the location of that the air bladder which is ventral to that the esophagus. Okay, here's esophagus is there. Then the liver, various gastric in that alimentary canals, there will be the gastric veins are present here. And again there is a spleen is present. Then the dorsal aorta, gonadal veins, testes, then the rectum. Various intestinal veins are present here, intestine, then the stomach. Okay, these are the all over the venous system of that the valley to the various body organs. They carrying the various that the special veins are present to that body part of that the fish. Okay, as means that the in related to the stomach part, or the in related to that the intestine, there is a various intestinal veins are present here. Then the this will be the the body part which is related to the reproductive organs. Here the various gonadal veins are present to carrying the deoxygenated blood to from again pour it into that the heart again. Here's the various veins are present to carrying the various functions of that the veins. This is the venous system of Valago. One by one we are seeing that the how these veins perform their role in that the cardinal systems. Okay, we are seeing firstly that the anterior cardinal system. Okay, the two jugulars collect blood from the skull and roof of the buccal cavity through several branches and pour it into the anterior cardinal vein, which continues towards the posterior side to open into the curvilinear duct of its side. The opercular vein collecting blood from the opercular muscles and the auditory vein from the auditory region also open into the anterior cardinal vein on that side. Okay, here's the anterior cardinal system, which consisting that the jugular veins are present, that is internal as well as the externals. The two inferior jugular veins are not equally well developed. The right inferior jugular is broad, sinusoidal and more prominent, and receives an anterior and a mediodorsal branch. Here's a number of branches collecting blood from the regions dorsal and ventral to the heart. It pours into the right and left jugular veins to finally open into the ductus curvi. Okay, as you know that the anterior cardinal system, there are jugular veins are present here, and they again it opens into that the ductus curvi. Then second one is a posterior cardinal system. Okay, the posterior cardinal system consists of an right posterior cardinal vein, a median caudal vein, and two pairs of a renal veins. Okay, renal veins. The left posterior cardinal vein is often absent in a Valago, but whenever it is present, it runs only for a short distance and then opens into the right posterior cardinal vein. Okay, this posterior cardinal system, they consisting that the right posterior cardinal vein as well as the caudal vein and the pairs of that the renal veins. As you know that these renal veins which will be flows blood from that the this is a part of that the related to that the kidney of the fish. Okay, this performing their role in the various renal veins are present to carrying the blood kidney to the deoxygenated blood kidneys to the which pours it into the against to the heart here. Okay, the right posterior cardinal vein is a large and well developed vessel from by the union of the veins collecting blood from the kidneys. Okay, they collect their blood from the kidneys. The median caudal vein collects blood from the caudal region through the several small segmental veins and turns ventral to the caudal artery into the hemial canal. Then the renal veins collecting their blood from the kidney, which pour it into the caudal vein. Then during its passage through the kidney, after receiving the renal vein, the caudal vein becomes connected with the hepatic portal vein of the left side. Okay, these posterior system of that the kidney means that the kidney here this deoxygenated blood from the kidney to that they pours it again into the various caudal veins. Then again it becomes receiving the renal veins, and the caudal veins they becomes connecting to the other that the hepatic portal vein. Okay, these will be connect that each other. Okay, then firstly we are seeing anterior which is connected to that the posterior region. Then this posterior cardinal vein which is again connected to that the hepatic portal system, which is left side to that the kidney. Here seen a hepatic portal system, the veins collecting blood from the alimentary canal and the associated structure from the hepatic portal system. Okay, we are seeing that the various the part of that the alimentary canal, that the esophagus to that the stomach and the intestine. In intestine there is we are present here the various in a left side to the gastric veins are present here, and in intestine the below that there is intestinal there is intestinal veins are present here. Then the gastric vein they collects blood from the blood side of the stomach through its several branches and pours it into the hepatic portal vein, while blood from the surface of the stomach is collected by another set of veins which finally pour into the gastric veins. Okay, these veins, this hepatic portal system which pours that blood to the stomach and is collected by another set veins which is finally pour into the again gastric veins. Okay, the intestinal veins from the intestine which also opens into that the hepatic portal veins again, which passes through the spleen to finally discharge into the liver. It receives a vein from the gallbladder inside the liver. The right hepatic portal vein also discharges into that the liver. Okay, these again and again which receives their blood from right hepatic portal vein which also discharges into that the livers. Here these veins from ovaries or testes also open into the left hepatic portal vein. Okay, in that the hepatic portal system there is all over the body organs of that the fish will be seen here, that the these ovaries and the testes these are the reproductive organ of the fish. They again which take part in the role of that the hepatic portal system, a network of capillaries which distribute the blood throughout the liver. Then another set of capillaries which collecting blood from the liver which pour into the hepatic vein. Then the hepatic vein pours into sinus venosus near the median line. Okay, these are the hepatic portal system which consisting that the liver related to that the liver, then the stomach as well as the intestine, various reproductive organs in the present that which is related to that the ovaries as well as the testes. There is a various gastric veins are present here, various intestinal, then the gonadal veins are present here. So okay, the next one is a subclavian vein. In that subclavian veins collect blood from the region of the pectoral girdles. Okay, we are knows that the various we are seen that the girdles in the endoskeleton. Here in that the various fins, median and the paired fins are present in the fish. There is a pair form. In that pair form there is pectoral and the pelvic fins are present here, that fins which is a endoskeleton of that the pectoral girdles which find and the associated muscles and continue anteriorly to finally open into the Curvarian duct below the opening of the anterior cardinal vein. Okay, the subclavian veins which is related to that the various pectoral girdles that find in the associated muscles and they continue their anteriorly activity to the finally open into the again curvilinear ducts. Then the cutaneous system. The cutaneous system has the usual dorsal, ventral as well as the lateral cutaneous veins which collect blood from different sides of the body integument. Okay, here's this cutaneous system which consisting the dorsal, ventral and the lateral cutaneous veins are present in that the dorsal, ventral as well as the inner lateral system of that the fish, and they collect their blood from the different sides of the body integument. Okay, in all over that the various body integuments, these cutaneous veins are present in that the cutaneous system, and they take part their role in the various dorsal, ventral and the lateral cutaneous veins to that the body all body integument. Okay, this is the venous system of the blood circulatory system of the fish. Here we are seeing that uh, we are fixed in your mind that the veins are they carrying the deoxygenated blood from the all body organs of the fish, and they again pours it into the heart again. Okay, these are the main functions of that the how the venous system which performing their role in the venous system. Okay, in next lecture we are seeing that the arterial system.